On to everyone's bleeding heart. I purposely decided to end this video with Roberi's collection because I really do have a difficult time arguing a win away from Roberi. He had the most beautiful collection, the most cohesive collection, very expensive collection, a very optimistic collection. And I think that's something that a lot of people are really resonating with, especially Project Runway supporters, who I'm sure all wanted Hillary to win. But there was just something so beautiful and light and optimistic about Roberi's collection that I get it, like that's not really what Erin's collection was about. Erin's collection was about spunk and energy and that kind of thing. And there's something serene about this that I think a lot of people really liked. I love his first look. I don't love the top, but I do love that skirt. I don't know if he hand-pieced all of that, but if he did, good for him. But damn, that was probably a waste of your time. It's gorgeous. Something like that would sell for a lot of money. I just don't know if it's particular enough for a win on Project Runway. His second look, obviously very Roberi. This is the kind of thing that if he had had 10 looks that were up to this level, that were this unique, this eye-popping, really would have been a struggle to take a win away from him. And to some extent he did, but I just think that there wasn't enough of to his collection. That's literally like, that's all I can think of. Is like, there was so much snap and pop and pizzazz to Erin's collection. And I think that Roberi overall had a better collection. In the way that fashion works now, I don't think that his collection would be as successful as Erin's. I just don't. I do love his third look. I think it's the strongest look in his collection because it highlights the contrast the best, I think, of all of his pieces between this structural military thing and this light, airy fairy princess thing. I say that and it sounds derisive, but it's not. It's really, it was a beautiful, sophisticated fairy princess, god damn. But it was really beautiful. I would never have thought those fabrics would look that good and that sophisticated, but they did. And that's really to his credit. We've seen look 4 before. He made it better by making the skirt shorter, but it's a little bit too nondescript, a little bit too gap for a Fashion Week collection. I have no idea where this dress came from. It looks like a McQueen knockoff from his like Under the Sea collection. I think that this and the next look were the two missteps that really cost him the win. Nina said she liked this fur chubby thing, but I really don't think that it worked well with the rest of the judges. I just think, especially the two of them together, you could see how they came from the same mind, but at the same time they were just such different girls that the judges had a really hard time looking at that and being like, does he really know who's buying his clothes? And if you don't know what your client is buying, that's a really scary thing for a Project Runway judge to reward when they're trying to give the win to someone who's going to build the best business after the show ends. This next bunch of 3 dresses is so beautiful and so heavenly and so absolutely magnificent. This is where I start to struggle with Roberi not winning because they are really just beautiful and serene. We'd seen 10 looks that were like this. And I get it, you can't have 10 looks like this, but there was just something so magically peaceful about them. I get why people are angry over Erin's win and over Roberi's loss. This particular look with the feathers, it's so beautiful, it makes me want to cry. I think that's so cheesy to say, but it's just true. It just looks like heaven. I wish this has been the look that closed his collection because it's just so beautiful and so perfect. I'm looking at it like wistfully, like a dork. Ugh. This is sort of like the hell version of the look that came before, to the night sky version, I suppose. It is really gorgeous. It reminds me of like lying on my back and like watching the planes go by in the night sky or something. Yeah, it's a beautiful collection. And then we get to the last dress though, and it just completely ruins it. Like, that's such a terrible note to end on, especially after the last 3 dresses. Like, honestly, this dress might have lost him the title because it's bad. It's just a bad dress. I wish he had done a version, like a very evening version of the dresses that had come before it or something, or put in something before, because this dress really just, it ends on such a dour note and it really f***s it up. But I think I agree with Erin as the winner. I probably would have chosen Roberi too, but I think that Erin was definitely a better choice than Roberi. Although I do have to say, I think that choosing Roberi in a time when immigration has become such an issue would have been a very powerful political choice for Project Runway to make. And had Roberi maybe been able to sell that storyline, maybe we would have seen a win. Erin just comes with her own PR package. She's like a ditzy, quirky white girl who does quirky, ditzy white girl clothes that really pop on screen. It worked for her. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm sure this was a very long video. I filmed it in 4 parts. But thank you for so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram, and I do a lot of weird things with my hands. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Season 15 is coming to a close, is a close. I'm probably gonna do Project Runway Junior, but I can't be that mean, which is boring. But they're generally a lot of fun, so we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.